Sun is starting to set on gasoline powered cars. Because you finally made it out to the shoot. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
All right. So let's get the temp down a little bit.
There we go.
All right. Gasoline powered vehicles like these are going away. We got 100 Gang Nate, we got Q the Chaotic out here.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
So the sun is starting to set on gasoline powered cars. What does this mean for your car values? Let's go find out. All right, so like I said, gasoline powered vehicles like these are going away, all right? And more importantly, I'll show you something else that's going away. It's manual gearbox vehicles like these. And in the case of this Camaro, it's a naturally aspirated V8, which is even more an endangered species because even like, you know, companies like Ferrari and stuff like that, they're switching to V6s, which is what this Tacoma has. But what does all of this mean? What does it mean for if you have a Camaro or a Mustang or a Charger, Challenger? Now, obviously I'm a little bit biased, but I feel like a lot more Mustangs and a lot more Chargers and a lot more Challengers have been sold than Camaros. So because of that, the Camaros are a little bit more rare. They're a little bit more rare, and I believe long term, they're gonna be a little bit more sought after. So what does this mean for your values, right? Here's what I believe is gonna happen. Like I went and I did a KBB check. This Camaro, it's a 2021 Camaro SS 1LE with the manual gearbox, and it has roughly 9,300 miles on it. And it is worth between, like, private sale, it's worth like 52,000, like, you know, $52,000. And if I were to trade it in, it's worth between 48 and 50,000. And I'll show you that right here. So that's what it's worth right now, right? But I would venture to say that by 2025, the values are going to go up even more on these because manufacturers are starting to make less and less and less. And then there's going to be people that are going to be just holding on to theirs for sentimental value. There's going to be people that's going to be racing them. There's going to be people doing all sorts of stuff. And with the limited supply that we already have, plus with less and less of them being made, and potentially no more of these particular cars being made in 2025, I think the values of these are going to skyrocket. Like, I think you're going to start seeing like clean Camaro SS 1LEs like these, and obviously the Camaro ZL1 and ZL1 1LEs, and even the regular, I hate saying regular because it's such an amazing car, but even the Camaro SS, the 1SS and 2SS, I believe those are going to be highly sought after, especially if you have like the cool colors like the Rapid Blue and I think Shot Green, and I forgot what that orange color is, but if you have colors like that, and I think even like a lot of people like the black on black like these as well, so I think these are going to do well long term. And even a lot of I think it's like the red tint coat and stuff, all those things are going to do really, really well. So I think you're going to start seeing a lot of the prices climb into the 100,000s and beyond. Once you get into like the 2030s, 2040s, 2050s, I believe these cars are going to be very expensive and very hard to find. I think they're going to be closer to like, you know, 250,000 and up back then, you know, when we get to that point, because it's going to be such a rarity. Because everything then is probably going to be electric or some other form of fuel or something that they have, but there's not going to be that raw sounding, powerful V8 manual gearbox where you're in control of everything. They're just not going to have it. So I think if you're somebody that has one of these now and you're able to hold on to it, hold on to it. hold on to it. And if you're somebody like me that likes to like collect manual vehicles, like that was a reason why I got this truck, because it's one of the very few trucks that you can get that has a manual gearbox. And same thing, like you know, we have a naturally aspirated V6 in here as well. Yeah, see, it's a Toyota, so I hardly ever open up the hood, but let's see. Okay, I think I got it. Nope, let's try one last time. There we go. So yeah, you guys can't really see from here, but yeah, it's a naturally aspirated V6 and very, very reliable, good, fun vehicle to drive. And so for me, I'm going to try my best to keep these two vehicles, God's willing. You know, if I can keep these vehicles, I'll be very happy. And then, because I see where everything's headed, there's a couple other vehicles that I'd like to add to that list. Like, I'm very much I would say a manual gearbox enthusiast. I prefer cars with manual gearbox, but we have to all admit that that new Corvette, the C8 Corvette Z06, that's a moment in car time. That car is so special. I gotta have one of those at some point. I gotta own one of those. So that's on my list to get. I also want to get a manual gearbox, Porsche 911 GTS. I think the 992 GTS. So I want to get one of those. What else? I want to get a manual gearbox Mark 8 Golf R. I want to get the new Honda Civic Type R. And I would also probably like to get that that GR Corolla. You know, the GR Corolla, I'd like to get that as well as the new Nissan Z and the manual gearbox Supra. So, you know, if everything goes the way that I hope, then those are cars that I'd like to purchase and own and add to my garage and stuff like that. But let it be understood that this Camaro here is definitely one of, like, it's definitely a car worth keeping. It's definitely like a car that I believe is going to shoot up in value, because it's one of the most special cars that you can get right now. And out of all the muscle cars, I believe it's the most rare, because you see a lot more Challengers, you see a lot more Chargers, you see a lot more Mustangs than you see these cars. So that's it for this video, guys. Comment below, let me know what you think. And I also want you guys, so you're gonna see in the next video, we're gonna do like a full introduction of the MOC. That's, I'll just tell you what it stands for right now, because a lot of people are probably wondering, what the heck is MOC? So MOC starts for Men of Culture. And it's a whole funny story behind it. I'll go down and break down how we came up with that name and what it means and all of that. And it's just you know, a bunch of car guys having fun. But yeah, so the MOC consists of myself, race car friends, Q the Chaotic, 100 Gang Nate, and Blueprint 1 Ali. So I want you guys to go, like, follow them, subscribe to their YouTube channels, follow them on Instagram. You know, they have some really, so my content, I would say, is a lot more laid back, and I'm like the elder in the group. so my style and my way of doing things is a little bit different. Theirs is a little bit younger and more energetic and a lot more fun. We do have the races and we do have some things that's coming, and we have the models and stuff like that. But if you love cars and you're a real car enthusiast, then please go subscribe to their channels, check out their Instagrams, follow them on there, and come along for the ride, because we have, between all of us, like between the four of us, we have some pretty amazing things coming your way that I think you're all going to enjoy watching. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, send our channels out to your friends, get them to come on board and enjoy this MOC and this RCF crew ride. All right, and with that, race car friends out. All right, guys, so we got 100 Gang Nate, we got Q the Chaotic out here. Now we're trying to figure out what's the best daily driver that you can have if you already have your race car, because all three of us, we got Camaros for now. I don't know, Q might not be having this much longer. All right, so let's get the temp down a little bit. There we go. What's up?
What's up?
All right. So, tell everyone your name.
My name's Diane. I'm V8 Camaro, and I'm a personal trainer.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, you're a personal trainer. You got an Instagram or something everyone can go check out?
Yeah,